This is Batman. You're watching Kyle Reviewed.
Hey guys, just finished watching Pennyworth, Season 1, Episode 9, Alma, Coogan. This episode, it's before last episode. We have one more episode for this season, and I don't know, it was very much a boring episode. I'm not really getting excited for this season. I had kind of lots of potential in this show, and I kind of really like the idea of it being more of a British, spy show type thing. Could have been really cool, but they're just getting way too deep into the politics of this, and that's really not what I'm looking for when I'm going for pretty much a Batman prequel. Now, I know this was very similar to, it is kind of similar to the way Gotham started off, but Gotham was much more of a gangster show, which, implies a lot of action, whereas this is just a political show with a little bit of action into it. And they have the politicalness turned up to 10, and the action is turned to 2 or 3 type thing. So I'd like to see this getting a lot more action oriented and show us, exactly how, because we see bits and pieces of Alfred, and he gets into these situations where he's just able to kind of fight his way out of it, and he's able to survive and all that stuff. And it's we understand that he's already like that because he's already, he already got training as SAS and all that stuff. But we only see bits and pieces of it, and they don't really kind of show us, how he's able to get out of, how he's so much skilled, show us flashbacks of him becoming super duper trained and stuff, and show us all of his knowledge of how he's able to survive so many fights and all this stuff. I think they'd be really kind of dive deeper into his skill set, and that's where we really want to find out. Because ultimately, you're watching this show to find out as to how Alfred becomes so epic, such a great, able to fight and stand and maybe stuff to potentially even train Batman, So there's always that idea that, Ra's al Ghul trains Batman, teaches him all kinds of stuff. He goes away and he learns all kinds of stuff. But also, Alfred knows a lot to be able to help him, to train him, knowing a lot, that he's able to sew him up. That's one thing we need to see. We need to see a lot of that. It would be cool to see some people get injured a lot, civilians getting injured, and maybe him, help saving them, saving their legs, saving this, and learning medical stuff, because he eventually has to teach Bruce Wayne. So there's not really much in here. It really kind of, you could just, if you had this season so far, and you didn't name him Alfred, you didn't have the names Thomas Wayne or Martha Kane or Alfred or anything like that, then it wouldn't be a DC show. It would just be a show type thing. So I'd like to see some more Alfred, in here. Doesn't need to have some villains or anything like that from the comics, which would be nice. But you could have more of the you could have more of the non-superhero, non-comic book characters. Maybe you do Scarface, but instead of it being a puppet, maybe he's just a guy with a little scar type thing, that could be really cool. Or maybe you just have the ventriloquist without the puppet, and you could merge Scarface and the ventriloquist into one character, and then you just say, why do they call him the ventriloquist or whatever, and then you call him Scarface or whatever because of the scar, type thing, and that's where maybe he used to do it, but he doesn't do it anymore type thing. I think that could be something cool, just to dive in deeper into Alfred's backstory and how he becomes, how he's able to keep up with Batman later on in the future. And I feel like maybe this guy could, because he has shown his skills a bit, and we've, they haven't explained to us how he's able to be so good at fighting and so good at, aiming and all this stuff. It'd be cool to see more of it here, him getting better and better to the point where because right now he's already seems like perfect shot. I'd just like to see a bit more improvement in him getting better and better skills and learning new things, and and becoming one of the biggest tools in Batman's utility belt, Alfred Pennyworth, right? So that's what I really want to see more of that, and more of him becoming the James Bond, pretty much who can do anything, right? That's really what I'd like to see, and him building up his resume so that he could be qualified to be the best sidekick that Batman can ever had type thing. So that could be really cool. I definitely would like to see more of that going into season 2. So far, not sure if I haven't heard if there's anything like that, so I'll have to wait and see. But we only have one more episode left for the season. So let me know what you think, guys. Put the steps in the comments below. Alfred or Pennyworth, season 1, episode 9, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.
Hi, this is Kevin Conroy, talking to you from the library of Wayne Manor. You may know me as Batman. I just want you to know that you're watching Kyle Reviewed. Like, share, comment, and subscribe. I am vengeance. I am the night. I am Batman.